It's time for Highlands basketball tonight from Indiana High School. The Highlands Golden Rams on the road against the Indians of Indiana. Along with the Dean, Mike Choma, this is Mike Pavlik with Kean Foster alongside. Want to take a second to thank Kenny Choma for filling in for me on short notice on Saturday. Did a great job. I got a couple of really big belly laughs out of your kid there.
So you think he's funny?
I did.
Call me old. I didn't think it was so funny.
Well,
but I resemble that remark.
Yeah, me too. Me too. All right, big win against the Lancers of Deer Lake, 70-65 in overtime. You call that the signature win you've been looking for?
Yeah, Mike, it was a big win on their home court again, number one team in 3A. But it's how we did it. Foster and Tavares were in foul trouble early. Troy Belak gave us big minutes off the bench in pressure situations. And again, we went to overtime. And again, there was only a few points separating the team throughout. I don't think you could have scripted a game better to play a pressure game that, again, had some significance. We think it's going to help us in the seeding. Regard had some big threes, and again, everybody stepped up in a great win.
I think last year they had a win similar to that against North Hills at Alderdice on a Saturday afternoon, and it was kind of like, okay, now they're ready to go, and they were. They took off for the rest of the year. Let's hope the same thing happens. Well, it's a big week. It really is. It's the last week of the regular season, and this game at home on the road against Indiana, and Friday night at home against Knock, they can set themselves up pretty well for the playoff run.
Yeah, Mike, we have breaking news. Stanford Webb, their leading scorer, did not play against Knock. He's not going to play tonight either. He has a foot injury. And again, another player for them, coach said just as important, not a big scorer, is Isaac Nugent. He's out. He's their senior leader. But the younger brother of Webb, Aaron Webb, freshman, he starts in his place tonight. He had 23 points against us, so we better watch out for him, especially on their home floor.
Big family here. The dad, Stan Webb, the JV coach, he's the all-time leading scorer in this place. And they've had a lot of great basketball up here, including a Whitfield championship not that long ago. Well, the importance of this game, first of all, for Indiana, they can actually clinch themselves a playoff spot tonight. If they beat Highlands and Greensburg-Salem beats Freeport tonight, Indiana clinches right here, right now.
Big game for them and also for us too, Mike. We're going to be watching that Hampton-Knock game. And again, we have a chance to, if we take care of business here tonight, Knock falls to Hampton, we turn around and beat Knock on Friday night, we'll be in second place by ourselves. We're looking at probably a number 6 seed then and a home game, but there's a lot happening between now and Friday night before we decide where we'll be seated.
If you're in that neighborhood, you want to be 6 or you want to be 7. You don't want to be 8. You don't want to be 4. You don't want to be 5.
That is for sure.
Boucher family's been in business in Natrona Heights for over 70 years, and they're uniquely qualified to help you choose home and auto insurance that protects what matters most, your family. The Bouchers are independent agents. In addition to Nationwide, they're working with all the leading companies in the industry, like Progressive, Allstate, Travelers, Penn National, and more, to find new ways for you to save on your home and auto insurance. Call your hometown independent insurance agents, John and Nick Boucher, 724-224-4300, and choose the coverage that's right for your family. They have evening and Saturday hours for your convenience. Remember, in the AK Valley, you're in good hands with the Boucher Agency on your side. We're standing by for the starting lineups and the tip-off. Highlands in Indiana, right after this.
Christian Tonelli.
All right, time for the starting lineups. Brought to you by Dan Timmons Painting in Natrona Heights. To beautify and protect, call 724-224-2851.
For the Golden Rams, and they're traveling brown and gold. They'll start number 0, Cam Regard, 6'2" senior, averaging 17 points a game. Ali Sharif wears number 2, 6-foot junior, coming off career high 16 points against Deer Lakes the other day.
Number 4 is senior, a guard, Thomas Callender.
Number 4, Tommy Callender, 6'2" senior, 90% foul shooter. Still working on that golf swing, Mike. Pretty soon, because he can play Thursday.
Yeah, it's going to get cold after that, unfortunately, but we're going to soak all these up.
Number 15, Braden Foster, 6'8" senior, averages 22 a game.
23, a senior, a guard, Jordan Tavares.
And number 23, Jordan Tavares, 6'1" senior, averages 14 a game. Took a spill, Mike, in overtime the other day against Deer Lake.
He got fouled. Took a spill. How that wasn't called at the end. That officiating was something.
Sketchy.
Something. But he was fouled at the end of regulation, taking that 3. He got put in the third row of the bleachers, and they didn't blow a whistle. If that would have been anywhere else in the middle of the game, they'd have called it. Maybe not.
This is his 750th game.
Pat Snyder, the former AD here, the PA announcers, tells you this is Greg Lazanik's 750th game as a head coach.
And God bless, we find out he travels from Sarver, PA every day.
You guys
up
are
to here.
neighbors and didn't even know it.
He's up by Lernerville, Mike, so that's a haul every day.
That is.
And for the Indiana Indians, it's number 3, Aaron Brocious, a 5'10 senior.
Number 5, he's a senior, and he's a guard.
Number 5 is Trevor Todd, 6'1 senior.
We mentioned Stanford Webb out of the lineup, the junior.
He's a guard, Mark Collinger.
Number 10, Mark Collinger, a 6-foot junior.
A freshman and a forward, Aaron Webb.
And number 21, Mike, we mentioned him in the pregame, Aaron Webb, which is Stanford's brother. He's 6'5 freshman.
He scored 23 against us.
23, yes.
Yeah.
And the last starter, 22, Tristan Redinger, a 6-foot senior.
Starting lineups have been brought to you by Dan Timmons Painting, celebrating 45 years in business. And now with Braden and Daniel on board, the 5th generation of Timmons got you covered. Officials for tonight's game, Rob Mance, Bernie George, and Bob Fisher, veteran crew. We finally decided that Bernie George looks like Kurt Russell.
All good guys, Mike. I talked to them before the game, and unfortunately, Mike, they were attending the funeral today for the the referee who passed away in the Mount Pleasant game, JB game. They're all in the same chapter, Westmoreland chapter.
Yeah.
Only 46 years old, too, Mike.
Amazing.
Yep.
All right, so we're set to go. Rob Mance has the basketball. Aaron Webb and Braden Foster about to jump center. Ball is in the air. The Rams win the tap, and they'll move left to right in the first half. Dressed in their traveling brown uniforms with the gold and white trim. Indiana in the home whites. Black numbers, red trim.
Coming out in a 1-3-1 zone. It gave us a little trouble the other day up at Deer Lakes. They extended it. They played, remember Western Union played at 1-3-1 trap.
Oh, yeah. That's kind of like the Patino one, too. Yep. Calendar took a look. Now Sharif, who's been on a heater.
They're not as aggressive with theirs.
Tavares high post. Now to Regard. Lets a 3 go. It's in and out and in again, and the Rams lead 3-0.
He did one of those the other day.
Yeah, he did.
Touched everything.
Yes, he did. 3-0 Highlands. Quickly forecourt to Webb. Worked it back out to Brocious. He lets a 3 go. It's in and out, no good. Webb got the rebound, back up and scored. Aaron Webb's first 2, and it's 3-2.
He did that the other day. Late arriving.
The cheerleaders are coming back. They had senior night tonight.
And the student section all in hats tonight, Mike.
Oh, how about that? The Christmas tree capital of the world, Indiana, Pennsylvania.
Wear your favorite hat night.
Just past their busy season up here.
And now, Mike, they're leaving Cam wide open in the corner. Skip pass down.
And he's going to take another one and train it. Nothing but nylon from right in front of the Indiana bench. And the Rams
lead.
Lead
that open, Mike. They're going to have a big night.
Rams lead at 6-2. Yeah, it's going to be. It'll be a long one for them too. Collinger now out between circles. Sharif gives him some hands. Now around a screen by Collinger. They dump it back to Brocious. His 3's a grazer, but Brocious followed it, got his own rebound.
Like I said, Ollie had 16 in the game against Deer Lakes. He kept us in the game in the first half.
Collinger's 3 is down from right down the middle. 6-5. Rams by a point. Again, huge game for Highlands. The win here tonight sets up Friday night, where they would get at worst a tie for second. And there's Tavares for 3 from the left wing.
Like we're heating up from 3s. We had 10 the other day against Deer Lakes.
9-5. Yeah, and the Rams have hit their first 3 baskets have all been from downtown. From
That'll get them out of that zone in a hurry.
Now it's Redinger missed it. Rebound Webb. Aaron Webb has 4, and it's 9-7.
We both have 3 baskets, but ours are all 3s.
Yeah, theirs are offensive rebounds and putbacks because we're not boxing out.
Well, Tommy got knocked to the ground, and he laid there.
That becomes a problem.
Yes, asking for a charge, and none to be had. There's the drop.
Looping into Foster, and he put it in.
Great pass by Sharif. We call it an entry pass, Mike, and it was perfect.
Braden Foster passed the 1,300-point mark the other night at Deer Lakes. Redinger for 3, and it's down. And that makes it 11-10 Highlands.
The JV game was slow pace, Mike. This is anything but, huh?
Yeah, this is a lot of scoring. Regard goes into the paint, puts a little runner up off the glass with the kiss.
2 points for Cam Regard.
He's got 8, and the Rams lead at 13-10. Now Webb forecourt. Kicked it over to Collinger in the corner. His three's off the rim. You could hear it clang all the way up here.
Nice
Now,
pass.
great dump down as Todd got it to Collinger, and he's got 5 quick ones. And it's 13-12 Highlands. Well, there was a racehorse-type game in Highlands, too, especially the second half. Indiana just kept scoring right along with them.
74-62 that game. Oh, baby.
Another one.
How's the 3? Ali Sharif.
And Ali, who had 16, a career high on Saturday. It's very weird that a team will look past their section game toward a non-section game, but I really think that's what happened. They were really focused in on that game Saturday.
I believe so, too.
And we finally got a foul called.
Sharif going to pick up his first.
2 ground is Ali Sharif.
I got halfway through the first quarter before our first foul was called. Coach Dodson thought he was straight up. Coach got a tee the other day.
He
like
did.
The way things are going.
I'm surprised he didn't get more, and frankly, he would have been well within his rights. Webb, baseline all the way to the basket.
Easy.
Blew around Foster. Oh, the tip is good. Now the Rams just are paying no attention to the defensive end, and Corey Dodgen's seen enough, and he calls a timeout.
He should, Mike. 6 points for Webb. And again, he just basically had his way around the basket. I can hear Coach up here. We're up at a catbird seat.
Yeah, and I turned the microphone off because it's right over there.
We're not boxing out at all.
Yeah.
Well, don't you hate it when a vision to improve your home comes about and you have no one to help you achieve it, or you find a contractor and the work they deliver is unsatisfactory? Put those concerns aside and make your next call to your neighbor at Beanie Home Renovation. Locally owned, operated business, Beanie has been celebrating 15 years of successful business in the AK Valley, 3 times best of the best in the Trib. Take that first step to make your vision come true today. Call 724-351-3172 to set up a free estimate or visit BeanieHomeRenovations.com. Beanie Home Renovations with a B is always busy, and the message was wake up.
Yeah.
And Mike, that didn't help.
No, well, he got it back, though. Now the Rams against pressure. The clock is ticking on him. And good job by Tavares to get it down to Regard. Into Foster.
They're beating the heck out of him.
Against 2 men, he scores anyway.
Braden Foster.
Braden did a smart thing there, Mike. He just kept the ball above his head, let him bang away, and then eventually when it stopped, he laid it in.
18-14. The Rams have their 4th 4-point lead. Webb got loose on the baseline again, kicked it out to Redinger. His 3 is down.
He's got 2 threes. He has 6. Leads back to 1 again.
7 3-pointers in this game total. 18-17, Highlands by a point.
Both teams will come out hot.
Foster thought about it against Webb out there. It's the freshman Aaron. Back out to Sharif. They tried to get a charge against Foster. High post to Tavares. Back out to Regard. 3 balls, nothing but nylon.
He's got 3 already, Mike, at 11 points. Man on fire.
A Sinclair +1. 21-17. Brocious. Now Todd comes back to get it. It was close.
Dangerous pass, yep.
Sharif all over Todd. Now Brocious. See the Rams switching there. Now Ollie picks out Brocious. Webb. Goes all the way in. Put a shot up, missed it. Tip no good. Another rebound, but this time it's Regard. And he's going to try to blow by Brocious. He does. He lays. He scores.
Cam has 13, and boy, I like the pace so far, Mike.
23-17. We were talking shot clock before the game. It wouldn't need one here.
Tommy wants another charge.
Redinger's 3, no good. Rebound Highlands.
Mike, there hasn't been a turnover in the game.
Now Tavares beats him all the way down and puts it in.
Jordan Tavares.
That ankle looks good there, Mike. He has 8.
All of a sudden it's 25-17. Still 1:30 to go first quarter. Redinger. Stops, pops, it's 2, it's short. Rebound came all the way out to Todd. He
Here.
puts it up, missed it.
They're
Tipped
controlling
out of
the glass,
bounds,
yep.
it's Highlands basketball.
They're controlling the glass offensively.
24 enters the game.
Troy Belak's coming in. Now Indiana's going to have a couple subs as well. Hunter Martin, number 11, and Jaden Petrovich, number 15.
My son Ken the other day was very impressed with Belak off the bench. He did a lot of little things, like rebounded, blocked some shots, made some steals, and they really tuned the pressure up on him when Foster fouled out, and he more than held his own.
That was a big boy basketball game out there. Both teams, their legs very good.
There he goes again. There's that
Regard
man.
again, and he's on fire. Another three.
16 in the first quarter.
Quarter points, and it's 28-17. Got his shooting shoes on.
He does. I thought that was a walk there.
Oh, Martin fell down but got away with it. Now Brocious against Belak. Good defense by Belak, but Brocious stuck it anyway.
He was draped all over.
Yeah, sometimes a guy makes a shot, and that's what happened there. Here's Regard. Deep. Oh, lost it. Got it back to Foster. Now out to Tavares, center circle. He'll reset things. 28 seconds left first quarter. Arrow belongs to Indiana. The Rams lead at 28-19.
This time they go diamond and one, Mike. They have a man on Foster.
17 seconds. The Rams will be happy to let the time wind down and get one. Oh, Regard's open, and here it comes.
And there it goes.
And there it goes, and he's fouled.
And we're going to shoot three.
Yes, sir. Regard will go to the line and shoot three at 9 seconds.
This diamond and one is great for Cam, Mike, because what's happening is they have a man on Foster. Well, Foster just goes down to low blocks and screens.
Right.
He takes two guys out, and Cam has that shot all night long.
B&J Sports, outfitting our local teams and the great sports fans of the AK Valley for more than 6 decades. Look no further than B&J for all your sporting goods needs. Glenn Mills and his friendly staff provide that personal touch. B&J located at 1605 Freeport Road, Natrona Heights. They're open 9 to 5:30 weekdays and Saturdays 9 till noon. Or give them a call, 724-226-2762. There's something to be said for longevity, and 6 decades says it all. B&J Sports.
Just stopped today and picked up the plaque for Matt Bonoslawski. He will be inducted into the Highlands Basketball Hall of Fame.
And Regard goes
Friday night.
3 for 3.
19 points.
19 first quarter points, and the Rams have hung 31 up. 31-19. Webb's jumper is no good. Foster has time, 2 seconds, and he's fouled.
That was a good foul.
It is not a bad foul for Indiana because the Rams are going to have to inbound the basketball now at 9/10. They lead it 31-19 on a 19-point first quarter for Cam Regard.
When's the last time we saw that, Mike?
I don't remember that.
We have to go back to the Micah Mason 64 and look, huh?
Now they're just going to hold it. That's the end of the first quarter here at Indiana with the score. Highlands 31 and the Indians 19.
What a first quarter. Well, Wireless Zone is your largest independent Verizon wireless franchise in America. Our stores offer competitive prices on today's most popular smartphones, devices, and accessories with award-winning customer service. And our blazing fast and reliable internet is available in your area with Verizon 5G Home. With a simple, hassle-free setup, you can install it yourself. No messy wires, no annual contracts. Prices start at $35 a month. Call 724-226-4590 today, and we'll hook you up with a plan that's perfect for you. Or visit the wireless headquarters in Natrona Heights at the Walmart Plaza or at Pittsburgh Mills Mall. What a first quarter for Cam Regard.
I should say.
And we're trying to get scores on the Hampton.
We're pretty much in a dungeon in here today. We're not getting anything.
Well, I got something.
You can get texts.
Yeah.
Okay, you can get texts in.
15-8 Hampton, 2:22 left in the first.
Okay, again, if Highlands wins this game and Knock loses, then Friday night's game at Highlands will be for sole second place. Because Highlands 5-3, Knock 6-2. So second quarter about to begin. Let's see if the Rams can keep it up. Indiana gets the ball to start the quarter. Here's Brocious out top now. Now Redinger back to Brocious left side. Kick it out to the corner, and that is Petrovic for 3 off the rim, no good. But Redinger got the rebound.
We got to clean it up, Mike.
Martin right side. Martin goes in with the left hand, puts it up around, no good.
They didn't call.
No, they didn't, but Regard chases it down in the corner. Rams with the ball and a 12-point lead. Regard around to Tavares screen. Now got it to Calendar. He lets a 3 go, and it's off the rim. Rebound Tavares. Picked the pocket of Martin under there, but they're going to say it's off Highlands, out of bounds.
Couldn't control it.
Indiana ball, just nearly a minute into the second quarter. Redinger out to Martin against Callender. Now Redinger will reset things.
They're trying to slow up the pace, Mike. I don't blame them. I would too. Highlands tore it in the first quarter with 31 points. They can't let that happen again.
Martin right side. Now Redinger. Tried to dump it down inside. A couple of good passes, and Petrovic with the finish. Great pass by Collinger. First two for Petrovic, and it's 31-21. Rigard's going to let it go from Philadelphia Street. It's in and out.
Why not? He's feeling it.
Brocious the rebound.
Tavares took 2 swipes at it, come up empty.
Brocious. Now to Collinger. Martin into the paint. Kicked it to the corner. Redinger's 3 ball is good. Redinger with 3 from downtown. He's got 9, and he cuts it to a 7-point game.
First 5 of the quarter for Indiana. Now they're going straight man, Mike. Ooh,
Foster now,
down.
bodies are down. Foul's going to be on, I think, Petrovic. Let's see.
Yeah. Oh, actually,
No, they're going to get, Collinger's going to get it.
We already mentioned in Section 8, Hampton is at Knock, and Freeport is at Greensboro. All games are important.
Oh, the give and go off the inbound. Now Belak's going to let it go from the left side. Up around, no good. Petrovic has it for Indiana.
Highlands 0 for 3 in the second quarter.
Martin had to reach for it on that pass by Brocious. Now Brocious back with it. Against Belak out top. Redinger.
Playing straight man-to-man.
Tried to backdoor cut, but Callender made sure that wouldn't happen with a grab of the arm.
You got to pay attention to Redinger, though. He's got the 3 threes already.
Brocious with a follow-away jumper, and he cans it.
He's got 4, and it's a 5-point game.
31-26, 7-0 Indiana to start the second quarter. Tavares got to kick it out to someone. It's Belak from right down the middle, and he missed wide left. Tavares the rebound, up around and good.
Nice job by Jordan, the offensive glass that time. He's got 10, Mike.
That's the first basket of the second quarter for the Rams. Brocious takes it all the way home. It's no good. Couple of hands on it, but Indiana's got it. Brocious right side in front of Rob Mance, the official over there.
Yeah, they're getting second and third shots, Mike. That's keeping them in this game. I'd look right down to a 2-3 zone. Actually, it's man. Match up.
Steal by Rigard. Rigard drives.
Oh,
got bumped.
Oh,
Well, he stopped the basket.
yeah.
Cam wanted to get the contact, and he got the contact.
But there's no intentional fouls, or what do they call it in the pros when somebody's out in front like that?
That's clear path.
Clear path fouls.
And
Yep.
since he wasn't shooting it, second foul on Collinger.
They don't call that in college, do they?
No.
So, like you said, it was a good foul in reality.
Collinger got his money's worth anyhow.
Yep,
I'll give him that. 33-26 Highlands leads it. 4:34 left second quarter.
Wait. That's the first turnover of the game, Mike. Went a quarter and a half. It's pretty darn good.
Foster back to Rigard in the corner. Now Foster thought about it. Takes Petrovic to the basket. Spin move, and he puts it in. You're Greg Lazanik down there. Whoa, offense, but no call. 35-26.
But Petrovic was leaning in, too, so they can go both ways.
Here is Petrovic. Goes back door, but that was interesting. He passed it to Martin. Neither Callender nor Martin were looking. And the ball went out of bounds. It was a good pass.
And 2 quick turnovers for Indiana. Let's see if Highlands can convert those. Up by 9 here. 4 minutes to go in the second quarter.
Here's Sharif.
Right there.
Down to Foster against Petrovic again. He'll try the left hand this time and stick it. He's got 8 now, and the Rams back up by double figures, 37-26.
Mike, it's been the big 3 so far. Rigard 19, Foster 8, Tavares 10. That's it. That's the list.
Now they work it out to Martin. He's going to let a long 3 go, and it's nothing but nylon. Hunter Martin from way downtown. 5 3-pointers for the Indians. Rigard back the other way. He's fouled. Fouled by Martin.
They can stay on the floor or in the act. He's going to the foul line.
3
right
shots.
now. He's going to shoot 3.
It's going to be 3 shots.
Well, are you or someone you know in need of physical or occupational therapy? Consider a caring therapist at Phoenix Physical Therapy in Natrona Heights. Phoenix Physical Therapy, conveniently located at 1601 Union Avenue in Natrona Heights, behind Eaton Park, have flexible hours for your convenience and accept most insurances, including UPMC. So give them a call today at 724-224-5090 to set up an appointment.
Regard missed the first.
He was 3 for 3 prior to that.
There we go.
Now with 20 points.
Came in shooting 74%.
Drawing.
Greg Lazanik would like a timeout at 38-29 Highlands, at 3:29 left in the quarter. If you're planning a vacation or just looking for someone to keep an eye on your dog or cat for the day, then look no further than Pittsburgh Paws Pet Resort. Pittsburgh Paws is located on 4 acres in Fawn Township with plenty of room to run in a beautiful country setting. Pittsburgh Paws is family owned. The owner lives on site and offers dog and cat boarding, a self-serve dog wash, as well as doggy daycare. Doggy daycare allows dogs to play together in a supervised, high-security indoor-outdoor play yard. Your pup will be assessed for temperament, play style, and placed in the perfect group. Call Pittsburgh Paws today, 724-888-PAWS, 7297, or check them out at pittsburghpaws.com. And remember, they're just a half a mile off Route 28. Pittsburgh Paws Pet Resort, Pittsburgh's premier family-owned and operated pet care facility.
Like I said earlier, that's it, that's a list. Guess who claims to have coined that phrase?
Regard just makes 1 out of 3. Now, what phrase is that now?
That's it, that's the list.
I don't know. Kornheiser says it a lot.
That was him, Mike.
Redinger missed it. Rebound Highlands.
That's how he ended his style column back in the day.
I love that. Foster with the right hand puts it down. He's got 5 2-pointers in double figures with 10, and it's 40-29. Good old Mr. Tony.
And Mike, somebody called him on it, and they put it into the Google machine, and guess what? There's a place that it'll tell you where the quotes started, and he gets credit for it.
I just remember he always says it on the show, so I picked it up. You picked it up.
Yeah.
Oh, Pavlik, great job to knock it loose, but
yeah.
Brocious got it. Over to Redinger, left
Wide
side.
open.
Todd for 3. He's got it. The Indians are red hot from downtown. His first one from down there.
They've had 7 different Indians in the scoring column. We've only had 3, but the big 3 have done a great job.
Pavlik thought about it. Now Regard. Guarded closely by Brocious. 2:24 left first half. Highlands by 8. Jumper by Tavares in the lane. No good. No foul. And here come the Indians. They got a 3-on-3. Brocious back. Tries to get around Sharif, but they call the foul on the floor.
Ali's going to get his second.
Yeah. First against Highlands, second quarter.
By the way, Mike, that's been replaced by that's it, that's the tweet.
Calendar. Ball to Indiana.
Well, Calendar's back in to replace. Now we're going to have another timeout call by Greg Lazanik at the 2:12 mark.
Well, Philippines Family Dining and Pizzeria was born in Natrona Heights in 1999, and it didn't take long for the name to become synonymous with great food and overwhelming community support. Philippines offers award-winning burgers, wings, specialty sandwiches, wraps, and of course pizza. Not just any pizza, but the often imitated, never duplicated Birdville pie, made with that special super secret recipe and named in honor of the Birdville section of Harrison, where Philippines is located. Kitchen's open after the game, so stop by and say hi or call 724-226-3505 for takeout. That's Philippines Family Dining and Pizzeria, Freeport Road, Natrona Heights.
Rams lead at 40-32 in a high-scoring affair. And you had mentioned Hampton had the early lead on Knox, so everything going the way we needed to so far anyway. Rams need to take care of their own business right now. They're playing their best basketball, I think. And
Turnover.
Couldn't have picked the better. Seniors will do that. Tavares all the way to the basket, put it up, around, and good. And the Rams lead it by 10 again.
And Mike, even though we're getting beat in the offensive glass, 2 minutes ago in the first half, we haven't committed a turnover yet.
We have 42 points. That's a goodly number.
31 in the first quarter, which...
Brocious going to stop and pop off the iron, but it came right to Webb. Shot, score, foul.
It's good by Aaron Webb.
Aaron Webb taking up for his brother Stanford, who's out injured tonight.
Only a freshman.
That's 13 points out of the lineup that he scored in the first game, Stanford.
End of the first quarter at Nauk. Hampton leads 19-10.
That's right. That is a Nauk home game. They've been kind of struggling coming down the stretch themselves. Webb hits it, gets the three-point play. He's got 9. You mentioned 7 different Indians have scored here.
And the lead is 7. Sitting now in a 2-3 zone. Rieger's going to be wide open over there, Mike.
There it is.
Yep.
Head fake against Brocious, but he closed on him quickly. Here's Foster out top.
Key here is spacing.
Ali thought about it. Foster's long jumper is missed. Oh, Pavlik against 5 white shirts. Foster again. 3-ball up. It's short. This time Webb's got it.
Pavlik's got to get that rebound, just couldn't convert it.
Webb took it all the way down, and when he brought it down, Foster said, "Get that out of here." That's something the freshman will learn with a 6'8" chasing. Trevor Todd right side. Out to Aaron Webb. Todd again. Got shut off, and now Webb. 2 close quarters, I think. Here's Brocious. Less than a minute to go, first half. Highlands 42, Indiana 35, and a steal by Sharif. Ali drives, got bumped and put it in anyway.
Ali's first 2 of the night. Takes that turnover, turns into a basket. Highlands up by 9. Almost stole again.
Nearly a steal, and now Todd. Out to Petrovic. Driving into the basket was Evan Brocious. And he'll get fouled and go to the line at 26 seconds to go. Highlands has the arrow. They'll also get the ball here, but Indiana has a chance to cut into it. They trail it by 9. That's the second on Foster. Brocious way short on that one. Cam's trying to get Sam's trying to get Dot's attention to call the next play. So Dot's busy talking to Bertie George, so Cam just called the play himself.
There you go. Seniors can do that.
26 seconds. Indiana puts the pressure on now, something a little different. Quickly, Sharif forecourt to Brigard. 20 seconds left. Rams will hold for 1. Again, they have the arrow. They can get 2. They lead it by 8. Sharif out center circle.
2-1-2 tight this time.
6 seconds, 5. Dot says to go. Work it into Foster, and he put it in. That was too easy.
Well, Mike, what they did, they ran Cam to the corner. Everybody went with Cam, left Foster wide open for the easy basket. Highlands up 46-36 at the half.
Sure did. Joe Lucchino and his son Joseph proudly welcome you to Lucchino Insurance and Financial Group. Serving the AK Valley for decades, the Lucchinos are a broad-based financial advisory firm with a wide range of opportunities for both you and your business. As life changes, your needs change. That's what makes life insurance protection that offers flexibility a must. Let's talk about how you can have the coverage you need when you need it the most. Joe and Joe always know. They're located at 2318 Freeport Road next to Donut Connection, or call 724-224-8908 or 724-905-7583. Why wait? Let the Lucchino Insurance and Financial Group put you on the road to financial stability today. Halftime at Indiana. It's Highlands 46, Indiana 36. We'll take a timeout and be back with stats and more right after this.
I saw it.
Back at halftime with the Rams leading at 46-36. Your halftime stats are brought to you by Mason Elite Hoops. Halftime stats brought to you by Mason Elite. Being elite starts at any age. We train our players to be the best basketball players on the court and the best versions of themselves off the court.
Highlands with 46 first half points being paced by Cam Riegard. 19 in the first quarter, 20 so far at the half. Braden Foster has a dozen. Jordan Tavares has a dozen. Ali Sharif has the other 2. Total of 46 for the Golden Rams.
All right, for Indiana, we have Tristan Redinger with 9 for Aaron Webb, 5 for Evan Brocious, Mark Collinger with 5, 2 for Jaden Petrovic, 3 for Hunter Martin, and 3 for Trevor Todd. Highlands basketball brought to you by Dan Timmons Painting to beautify and protect. By the Wireless Zone, America's largest independent Verizon wireless franchise. By Phoenix Physical Therapy. Phoenix will help you return to the activities you love the most. by Pittsburgh Paws Pet Resort, Pittsburgh's premier family-owned and operated pet care facility. And by Philippe's Family Dining and Pizzeria, home of the often imitated but never duplicated Birdville Pie.
Hampton up 28-27 at the half, Mike. And again, they will host Greensburg on Friday. Knock will be at Highlands for a big game on Friday also. And Indiana will be at Freeport. That's a very important game for both of them because one of those two teams are going to make the playoffs. It's interesting, Mike, so far in section play in the 4A, 14 of the 16 playoff spots are locked up. Only 2 yet to be decided. One is in our section between Indiana and Freeport. The other one is down in section 4, and that's going to be between section 3. That's going to be between Albert Gallatin and Southmoreland. They play each other Friday night also. So the other ones are pretty much locked up. Our section, Knox, Hampton, and us. Down in section 2, it's Lincoln Park, North Catholic, Beaver, Central Valley. And section 3, Uniontown, Bell Vernon, Elizabeth Forward. And again, we'll talk about the difference in that one section with Albert Gallatin and Southmoreland. Fords, Montour, Evanworth, Quaker Valley, South Allegheny.
Remember now, Indiana beat Freeport 53-44 the first game they played. They will play again Friday at Freeport. Pretty much looks like the winner of that game's going. Regard off the move off the front rim. And it's rebounded by Collinger.
That's the first time he got challenged all night, Mike. Nice pass.
Someone told me, they go backcourt, and it's going to be a turnover, Indiana. Someone downstairs told me we did not miss a shot in the first quarter. The only shot they missed was when Regard got fouled, and they made the three free throws.
Have to count those up. The 5th turnover for Indiana. Highlands only committed 1 in the first half.
So Highlands gets the ball back.
And that's been a difference, Mike. They beat us on the offensive glass, but we haven't turned the ball over.
Yeah, vestibule report, Steve Belak. And I quote, not much defense out there, huh? That's a coach talk.
My kind of game. I like fast-paced action.
Sharif. Between circles against Redinger. Now to Tavares. Down low to Foster. Up and in. 14 for him, and it's 48-36. Highlands by 12. Matches their biggest lead.
Off Tavares' foot. You know, Mike, we take a look at that Knock and Hampton game. That's important for Hampton, too. They're number 2 in 4A behind Lincoln Park. They win, they're going to get a number 2 seed.
Yeah, you want to be 2 or 3, obviously. Yep. Brocious in and out on a dipper. Rebound Tavares. Rams want to push. It's 3-on-1.
Great
ahead
pass.
To Regard. Oh, and it's great job by Brocious to knock it out of bounds.
Tavares, a no-look pass that time, Mike. He had Foster in his sights, but gave it up to Cam, who had a step. Give Brocious credit for catching up on that one.
Rams keep possession. Off the inbound to Foster with a spin move, and he scores again.
I think he was anticipating contact and didn't get any, Mike.
He's hard to control down there. 50-36.
So Highlands comes out, scores the first 4 to start the third quarter here.
Well, Sharif almost got a piece of that. Now it comes to Webb in the paint. 15-footer off the front iron. Regard has it, and here come the Rams. Want to push it again. 3-on-2.
Yep. Oh,
Regard with the little push there. Lazanik wanted a foul. Good job by Calendar to climb the ladder.
They're going to call steps. Yep. Braden saw an opening and wanted to take it a little too quick that time. Only the second Highlands turnover of the night. Pretty impressive for a high school team.
Very much, especially the pace that's being played. A lot of possessions in this game to only turn it over twice. Brocious out top to Webb. Redinger left side. Webb thought about it. Now gets shut off by Calendar as he tried to go baseline.
Highlands going to set in a 2-3 zone like they did this the other day against Deer Lakes and really helped them out in the rebound. Now they switch it to man.
Todd has it blocked out top by Foster. Foster ahead of the pack. And Foster.
No foul.
No foul, they say.
How could that not be a foul? He could show him on his hand where he got hit. He's pointing out to him, rightfully so. No doubt about it, he got hammered there, Mike.
Yes. Regard's open.
Way down time.
And it's up around off the top. It's loose, and it's Redinger. He got it. One to the mush. Checking out the chicklets, making sure everything's okay there.
Come see, come sigh.
Trevor Todd. Back to Redinger. He stops. He pops in and out. Sharif almost had. He did have it stolen away by Brocious for a moment.
Oh, look at this.
Now they're going to get a foul on the floor. Who are they going to get? They're going to get Brocious. That is it.
Come see, come si is Latin for now we're even.
Okay. I didn't have too many Latin masses when I was a kid, so they were doing it in English for me.
Mine were in Slavish, brother.
How about that?
Buddy Pomeroy.
My dad were around. He might be able to help you on that one.
Ooh,
Foster had a boy. That looked like that was above the coming down, wasn't it?
Yeah, Webb to his credit.
It looked like a goaltend to me. Here's Webb, 3 in and out. And Regard has it. Blows right by Brocious and gets fouled by Brocious right at midcourt.
And the student section chant goes up, he's a freshman. And guess what? He is.
If the game was at Highlands, they would have chanted, that is goaltending.
True that. Highlands the inbound the ball.
Of course, a lot of it has to do is did he get it before or after it hit the glass. That's one thing they look for on the way down.
Sharif directing traffic.
Foster high post. Takes it into a triple team. He wants a foul. There's nothing. Here comes Collinger all the way home. Scoring.
Third Highlands turnover converted to a basket.
50-38. The Rams by 12. Foster against Webb. Goes in. Got shut off. Put it up. Missed it. Tip no good. Try it again.
Charm.
There you go.
And he got fouled all 3 times, Mike.
He's catching up to Cam. It's 18 for Foster.
Yep.
And it's 52-38. Rams steal it. Here comes Regard. Drives, lays, scores.
Cam now with 1v2.
54-38. Webb. He threw that to himself.
Yeah,
what a play that was.
That was not a freshman play that time.
What a play by Aaron Webb. He passed it to himself off the glass.
Like I said, freshmen don't make those plays, Mike.
54-40. He knew he was in trouble and had to do something with it. And Foster drains a 3 from way downtown.
Right back at you. He got 21 himself.
He had 23 in the first game. And Tavares has the rebound off a missed shot. To Foster. Spin move, but Brocious stole it. 3-on-2 Indiana the other way. Ahead to Todd with a lay-in.
All of a sudden, 4 turnovers converts to points. Todd with 4.
Racehorse basketball in Indiana tonight. 57-42 Highlands. Sharif got free and put it up and missed it. Foster the rebound.
No foul.
Foster
How could that not be a foul?
But Sharif got it again. Foster flush!
How about that one? Let's see a foul there. Look out below.
Greg Lazanik says timeout at 2:56 third quarter with the Rams leading it 59-42.
And all of a sudden, 23 for Foster, 22 for Regard. Highland Tire, well, winter's here. No better time to stop in Highland Tire. Highland Integrity Lineman, if you're a family-owned and operated, hometown choice for tires in the AK Valley. Just the other day, Mike, they get an oil change and a tire rotation. They do a great job down there. Visit HighlandTire.com or call them in Trenton at 724-224-9222. And in Trenton Heights at 724-224-7900 or Highland Integrity Lineman at 724-224-5900. 2009 graduate Frank Flowers took care of me that day. News Kenny. Highland Tire, service integrity price since 1961. Locally owned and operated. They deliver.
They bet.
Boy, that was up and down basketball there, Mike.
Great stuff, isn't it? Very entertaining. It's especially entertaining when you're leading by 17.
And I tell you what, it doesn't seem that way, does it?
No, not at all. But Greg Lazanik down there trying to give his troops a little bit of a pep talk. You saw the Highlands huddle. Coach Corey Dotchin and his assistants, Luke Cochran, Aiden Albert, and Chris Tonelli.
Mentioned Friday, we have a big game with Knock at home. And then following Monday, we're going to go out to Kiski for a makeup game. It's not a section game.
Now,
hopefully we're going to have the
brackets. I think they're going to come down over the weekend. I think, but maybe not, huh? I'm not sure.
I'm putting a call into the WPL tomorrow to find out.
Okay, so we'll have that information Friday night. That would be good to have.
It'd be great to have it Monday night, though. We could look at a bracket.
Yeah, it'd be something we could talk about during that game. Petrovic in the paint, and he got hammered.
Fouls on.
Jordan Tavares got his money's worth on that with his Collinger. He's a hard guy to move, and Jordan moved him. 23 fouling, 15 though.
Well, that was after the fact though, because Jordan had got fouled earlier.
There've been a lot.
Yep.
Now Hunter Martin for three. He drains it. He's hit 2 from downtown. And the Indians back to 59-45. 2:30 to go, third quarter. Tavares.
Right over the top.
What
Petrovic
a
never saw it.
pass that was, and Foster with the finish. What a pass. 25 for Foster now.
Tavares saw the defender at his head turn, Mike, and he just knew to lay it right there. This is not going to be...
Petrovic down low puts it in. He's got 4. It's 61-47.
And boy, Highlands getting the ball up the floor in a hurry.
In a hurry. Belak. But Brocious is a dogged defender.
Indiana tends to overplay, Mike, and Highlands made him pay the price. Look at this.
Regard the handoff to Foster, and now Foster's fouled on the floor. That'll be the third Indiana foul of the third quarter.
Petrovic. I got a Martin.
Third on Hunter.
Could have gave it to Petrovic.
Could have.
Highlands comes in averaging 67 a game.
Here's Regard for 3. In and out. Belak had it, lost it, and it's Redinger in the corner.
Highlands averaged 67, giving up 56.
Martin, boy, they just were sloppy. The Rams were kind of standing flat-footed there, and they had a chance on a break, and Indiana sloppy passed it out of bounds.
There's 6 turnover. Highlands committed 4.
Brocious gets a rest. Trevor Todd back in for the Indians. Also 21, Aaron Webb. 1:25 left third quarter. Remember, unflooded trivia coming up.
I got a dandy for you, Mike.
Oh, neat. Oh, Foster steps
back.
back and he drains a 3.
He's got 28, Mike. I'm going off the page on this next basket.
16 in the third quarter. He's doing what Cam did in the first. Redinger's 3 is good. And he's got 4 from downtown. Indiana shooting the lights out also.
Offensive game, what are they going to call?
They're going to call a push. That's the 4th Indiana foul at 54 seconds. The Rams lead by 14. I need to see how many they made the last game against us, because they made a bundle that game too.
Hunter Martin gets his 2nd foul.
Court returns Calendar.
Tommy Calendar back in the Highlands lineup at 54 seconds. We'll count those up shortly for it.
Regard
3 ball.
Puts
He
it down.
hits it. 25 for him.
And back up 17.
67-50.
Yep, they're going to yell on the bump. That's his 3rd. All he would say was closely guarding him.
Indiana made 10 3-pointers the first time these two teams played. And they're on their way to that if they don't have it already. This is Petrovic. Turnaround jumper. He drains it.
It's 2 in a row from there, Mike. He's not taking it into Foster, but he's pulling up and taking shots. 30 seconds to go.
6 for Petrovic. 15-point Highlands lead. Sharif. Out center circle. Arrow belongs to the Indians. 16 seconds.
They're going to play for the last one here, Mike.
Cam looks at the clock. 5 seconds, 4. Dribbles into the paint. Kicked it over to Foster. Got to hurry. Turn around. Lets it go. It's off the rim. And that's the end of the third quarter with your score. Highlands 67. And Indiana 52. It is time for trivia, brought to you by Unflooded. If your home or business has ever been damaged by water or mold, you know how stressful that can be. Our friends at Unflooded specialize only in water, sewage, and mold removal, and they're here to help. From a broken pipe to sewer backup or flooding, they have the expertise to get your home dry and ready for repairs. When it comes to mold in your home, they'll assess the situation, put together a game plan for removing the mold, and keep it from coming back. Visit unflooded.com or call Brian Mara anytime, 888-650-7767. Unflooded, your family-owned and operated team for emergency water removal in the AK Valley.
A little different game out at Knock, Mike. Hampton's ahead 37-33 with 2:30 to go in the third quarter. Mike, I enjoyed having my son Ken on the broadcast the other day, and going back to his senior year in 2009, I asked him if they played at Deer Lakes. He said he didn't remember. We played there twice. They were in our section. We went 101-53 at home, 80-58 on the road. The question is, in that year, that team went 20-8.
Yes, they did.
And they beat one 20-win team during the regular season.
Uh-huh.
Who was that 20-win team?
The 20-win team that they beat during the regular season. And what year was that again?
2009. I have hints if you need them.
Well, I have this.
Well, that might help you. He's got the records, but you still got to pick the team.
I got to pick the team. So we'll look at it. Here's Indiana with the ball. Again, open book tests on these if we have it with us, but we're not allowed to look it up on our phones, which wouldn't help us tonight anyway because we can't get anything up here. Steal by Regard. Regard drives against Brocious. Now he's going to throw up a jumper. Boy, he sure was. He got hit right on the arm.
How could that not be a foul?
No call. Brocious back the other way, all the way home. Missed the shot. Collinger's blocked. And Sharif fought it out of there to Pavlik.
Done a nice job of
Ahead to Regard. He's going to try it
again.
And they got him again. He'll shoot two.
20-win team in the regular season.
Okay. I'm going to look here down the list. See what we have. How about Blackhawk team?
First hint, it was an away game. Blackhawk.
It was an at. Okay.
Cam makes the first.
No.
Got 26.
What happened now? That didn't count?
I will replace Hunter Martin.
Yeah,
that
didn't count.
Why? Why? And why?
Something was going on at the scorer's table.
Corey Dodge is not arguing, so if he's not going to argue, we're not going to.
So two more for Cam.
So take that first one off the board.
It's good.
Now it's good. Cam now at 26.
Okay. Second win is also good. Now they'll make the substitutions. 69-52 at 7:25.
And amazingly enough, Mike, Ali Sharif has 2 points. The rest have gone to Regard, Foster, and Tavares. And the big three's having a big night tonight when you're up 17.
How about Penn Hills?
Not Penn Hills.
Brocious three is no good. Rebound Tavares.
Second hint, we were on the bus that night.
Oh gosh.
Tommy's out of bounds.
I don't know that I remember that. As
fifth time in his turnover. Here's the big hint. We got lost on the way to the game.
Lost on the way to the game.
And Coach Rich Falder said you should have made a left at Evergreen instead of
Perry?
a right. Perry High School.
Except that wasn't on the road.
Traditional Academy. It was.
No, it
was
wasn't.
at Perry. I was
no,
there.
No, it wasn't.
Okay, you can say which one.
No, it wasn't.
I know it was Chuck Brecka. I know
not
we got
that.
lost.
Not that year.
Okay, you said I will go back and look.
Not in 08, 09.
We'll go back and look. The Post-Gazette may have screwed it up, but I know we were on the bus that night.
Foster drains a three.
And you know why I remember that, too.
Three for Foster.
Because of that last hint I gave you. 31 for Foster. I'm off the book.
He needs one more basket. One more basket, and Foster will tie Mitch Desort. Pass Mitch Desort into 5th place on the all-time Highlands scoring list. Here's Todd. Dump it down, back outside to Brocious.
Stopped by Foster.
Now it's Webb. Over to Redinger in the corner. 6 minutes to go. Highlands 72, Indiana 52. A jumper is missed. Foster got the rebound.
We won that game wherever it was at, 70-60.
Tavares all the way to the basket, but it won't go. Rebound Todd.
Not going to get a better look than that. .41-37 Hampton and a three, Mike.
Okay. Still going well. As is this one. Highlands by 20.
We're doing our part.
That's for sure. Rams have won 5 out of 6 coming into this game. Chance to make it 6 out of 7, including this will be their 4th straight. Foster. Oh, what a pass to Tavares. It looked like he gave it, but gave him the long snap there.
14 now for Tavares.
And it's 74-52. And a jumper is missed by Redinger in the corner.
Come on.
Oh, they're just holding
They're
Tavares there.
scrambling him.
No call.
Oh, look at that
Oh,
pass.
what a pass to Belak on the run out.
And Mike, I think that ball was kicked.
Belak's first two off the bench for the Rams, and it's 76-52.
Great pass again by Tavares. Another steal for Highlands. Ali getting bumped, no
he
call.
did. Out to Tavares, back to Foster.
Nice touch pass there.
Foster goes in and scores.
33 now.
33 Patches missed Dessort. We have a timeout with 1,343 points for Braden Foster.
How about that? Well, Harvest Moon Coffee and Chocolates, dedicated to serving great La Prima Espresso Company coffee and hand-dipped small batch candy using the finest Belgian dark and milk chocolates, and now with 2 locations, downtown Trenton and the Heights Plaza in Trenton Heights next to the post office. Born in love for great chocolates, remarkable coffee, and a sense of giving back to the community, Harvest Moon Coffee and Chocolates has a mission of providing uniquely delicious products while serving as a gathering place for friends and family. Come and experience a one-of-a-kind chocolate and coffee experience at 206 Corbin Street in Trenton or 1705 Union Avenue in Trenton Heights. Open weekdays till 5, weekends till 3. Check out the website at harvestmoonc2.com. Drink coffee, eat chocolate, be kind, get back safe from Indiana.
Thank you, Kansas State.
4:33 to go. The Rams now lead it by 26.
Section championship.
And again, Hines already 78 points here,
The boys basketball team. I think Dan's team is Thursday.
averaging 67.
Getting nodded, that's correct.
By the way, Mike, that year we beat Latrobe. They were 19-4. We beat them 85-72. You were not at that game.
Which game is that?
Latrobe up at Indiana for Chris's term.
Right, that's correct.
And the biggest one of the year.
We didn't do tournaments back then.
We beat Shar Valley at 25-2 team, 66-59 North Allegheny. That was the upset of the WPL.
That was a huge one. That's what got them to the championship game, where they ended up falling to Hampton, who they lost to 3 times.
Yep. Joe Lafcon, we still like him. That's the scary.
Yeah, what's the deal with that? Redinger's 3 is canned again. Another one. 5 3-pointers for Redinger for 15. And they've hit 9.
Tavares wide open, takes some baseline.
Blows up the baseline and puts it in.
He's got 16 now. 80-55.
They hit 10 3-pointers against us at Highlands. They've hit 9 tonight. 80-55.
And that's the scary part, Mike.
You mentioned Rich Falter. This is very similar to a Rich Falter type game, which you would see
Run him out of the gym.
back in those days.
Yep.
This is Webb for 3. That's off the front rim. It came off of Foster's hand right back to Webb. Now Brocious is going to let it go. In and out.
Boy, the Webb get up.
Sure can. Redinger got that rebound that time.
He has a twin brother on the team, too.
Yeah, Darius, he had 3 points in that game. I think that was a 3 also. Back at Highlands.
Mentioned their dad's a JV coach and all-time leading scorer here at Indiana.
Petrovic. Now back to Webb. Inside to Collinger. Webb looked at it. Brocious will take it. Miss it.
Push
Rebound.
off that
Goodness
time,
gracious.
big time.
Offensive rebounding by Indiana tonight has been excellent.
But that time, Collinger did push off big time.
That's the first foul of the 4th quarter, as
How
a matter of
about
fact. That one's on Indiana. Highlands has not committed one at 2:47 to go. Here's Sharif out top. Into Foster. Quite a night he's had. Short on that one. Rebound, Regard back up and in.
And he's got 29. He's taking me off the page, Mike. How about that? 2 guys take me off the page in the same night. My score sheet only goes to 28. That's impressive.
I'm going to dig my career highs page out. I just printed a new one. I'm going to have to print a new one again.
Blocked by
Foster with a block.
Numbers out in front, 3-on-2. Calendar up in front, misses.
And it
Rebound.
comes to Redinger. Steal. Oh, Pavlik, you can see that one coming.
Yep.
Jump the route. Pavlik puts it up and scores. 84-55.
Showed his long arms that time, Mike.
And a timeout by Greg Lizanek. Thank you, Coach. With 1:49 to go. Maintaining good health and fitness is more important now than ever. Why not make Greatness Athletics Fitness Center in Trenton your locally owned and operated gym of choice? The right trainer makes all the difference. Gary Negley and his team of certified trainers will help you reach your fitness goals, specializing in fitness, personal training, strength training, weightlifting, powerlifting, and even boxing. And they're always open. Just swipe your key card. Greatness Athletics Fitness Center is at 222 East 4th Avenue in Trenton. Memberships start at only $30 a month. So give them a call, 724-681-8629. Or check them out on Facebook at Greatness Athletics.
I can't remember, Mike, where we had two individual scores have over 28 points in a game. Again, Foster with 33, had 12 at halftime, so he's at 19 here, 21 here in the second half.
Foster's career high is 34. He did that at Greensburg Salem. Regards is 29. He had against Indiana at home last year.
Yep.
Last year, so he's on it.
Last year, the girls basketball player was Rookie of the Week for the Atlantic 10 Conference last week.
And we have some changes now. We have Calendar, LaCava, P.D. Foster, Robertson, and Pavlik. Those are your five.
So you're saying that Braden Foster will be one short of his high,
right?
And
Cam's going to take it, the third time he's at 29.
How about that? Ring the bell.
Brocious, 1:37 to go. Courtney, start the bus. Lou Dunbar can start it too. Now to Trevor Todd for three. It's a dipper, but Collinger's fouled. And he'll go to the line at 119. Shoot a couple.
Robertson got part of that.
The Rams are going to move to 14-6. They will be 6-3 in section. The chance to either tie or outright get second place on Friday night. The return matchup against Knock. The Knock, of course, won the first time in overtime out in Saxonburg. And Collinger missed the first. He'll get another. Rams will try to avenge that. Next up for Braden Foster on the all-time list is Damon Porter. I think you were just talking about him the other night, huh?
Yep.
$84-56. Here's Pavlik. Thanks to Dan Roan, the athletic director here. Scott Shirley, of course, his able assistant.
Greg Lizanek.
Yeah, Greg Lizanek, he got us up here. He used to be the AD. Their last three ADs are here.
How about that?
Driving through is Brocious, and he's fouled. The current AD is Dan Rowan. He succeeded Greg Lizanek, who gave up the AD duties to just be the basketball coach, and Greg succeeded Pat Snyder, who is the PA announcer now. And they've all been super to work with.
Very nice people, very nice.
Brocious makes the first. And that is true when they were beating the stuffing out of us or we're beating the stuffing out of them, and that's how you can tell.
Yep, that's what you like.
Rams have won. This will be the 8th consecutive win that they've had against Indiana. The last time Indiana beat Highlands was the 2015 WPIAL semifinals at Fox Chapel on their way to the WPIAL championship when they beat Highlands 71-54 that night.
That 2009 year, Mike, we beat them in the first round of the playoffs.
And that game was also at Fox Chapel.
Yes. Not at Perry.
No. I'm not saying you're wrong and I'm right. I'm saying that my sheet says Perry game was at home. That's all I got for you.
Well, we were playing them home at home. So.
We were going back and forth. I was never on the bus to Perry. Me. So I have never been to a game at Perry myself. So that is true. I promise. Oh, they lost it. Well, he passed it into Tommy.
Turnover.
That was a
10th one.
Will Olson had a problem with his hand there. It kind of got loose on him. Here's Pavlik forecourt. 45 seconds left.
Mike, we did that game that night.
We did not do it.
I did that game. You may not have been there, but I did it.
No.
Yes, I did. I'm telling you, I was there.
You were there.
And
We did not do the game.
I was in the stands though, with the headsets on. Maybe I did it for
You did it for yourself. Here's Pavlik.
Yeah. What is this called? Gaslighting people? Help
I'm not gaslighting anybody.
Help me.
25 seconds. Lakeva. I'm not going to use Kenny's line either. Here's Pavlik.
And we can't look it on YouTube.
Because that's the reason. That's the reason because we didn't have YouTube and we only put section games on back in those days. Here's Foster. Now Pavlik as the Rams dribble it out. This one belongs to the Rams. They beat Indiana, taking care of business tonight on the road, 84-57. Final thoughts, sir.
Well, took care of business, like you said, got out early, 31-19, never looked back. The Golden Rams now are going to look for the Hampton Knox score. Last thing I had was Hampton was up by 4 going into the fourth quarter.
All right, let's wrap it up. Thanks to everyone here at Indiana that helped us, and thanks to Kean Foster. Once again, that final score, Highlands 84, Indiana 57. For the Dean, Mike Choma, this is Mike Pavlik saying, so long, everybody.